Hi friends, welcome to Book a Day for Little Learners. Thanks for joining me today for our story, Pooh to the Rescue, a Rebus book with blocks by A. Milne and illustrated by Ernest H. Shepard. It rained and it rained and it rained. Now, Rebus is where there's a picture in it, and so you can say who that is with me. Piglet had never seen so much rain. The river was everywhere. Piglet wondered if it would come into his, bed soon. The water got higher and higher until it came up to Piglet's window. Oh my, he's getting nervous. So he found a pencil and a small piece of paper and he wrote, "Help, Piglet, me." And then he put the paper into what is that? Yes, a bottle. And sealed it with a cork. Piglet leaned out the window and threw the bottle as far as he could. Now, when the rain began, who was that? Pooh was asleep. He had fallen asleep in his chair. When Pooh woke up, there was water all around. "I must have an escape," he said. So he took his largest honey pot and escaped to a branch of his tree. When the escape was finished, there was Pooh on his branch, and beside him were 10 pots of honey. Let's count them. You ready? 1, 2, 3. There's Pooh. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then do you see he has one in his hand? He has one in front of him. 10. One day, Piglet's bottle came floating past. Pooh plunged into the water, so plunged in means he jumped in, seized the bottle, so he picked up the bottle, and struggled back to his tree. He found the note inside. See, this is him doing that. Oh, Pooh is such a good friend. "I must find," that's Christopher Robin. "Who can read?" said Pooh. Then he had an idea. He took his biggest honey pot and corked it up. That would be a pretty big piece of cork. I guess maybe if it just had like a hole in the bottom of it. Pooh called this honey pot the floating bear. He sat on top of it and paddled with his feet. Christopher Robin lived at the top of the forest, so the water didn't come up to his house. Every morning he went out with his umbrella and put a stick in the place where the water came up to. So he was measuring. There's Christopher Robin with his stick and his umbrella. One morning, Mr. Owl came flying over the water. Do you see him? "Have you seen Pooh?" asked Christopher Robin. "No," said Owl. "Oh, Pooh, where are you?" said Christopher Robin. Pooh is very special to Christopher Robin. "Here I am," said a growly voice. "How did you get here?" asked Christopher Robin. "On my boat," said Pooh. So Pooh gave Christopher Robin the note in the bottle. "It's from Piglet," said Christopher Robin. "We must rescue him at once. Owl, fly to him and say that rescue is coming, and Pooh and I will think of a rescue." And then Pooh showed Christopher Robin his boat. "But it's too small for 2 of us," said Christopher Robin sadly. "Oh, Pooh Bear, what shall we do?" "Oh, look at the idea. We might go in your umbrella," said Pooh. And Christopher Robin saw that they might. He opened the umbrella and put it in the water. It floated but wobbled. "I shall call this boat the Brain of Pooh," said Christopher Robin, and they set sail. Look at them. At last the ship came in sight of Piglet. Later, he liked to think that he was in very great danger, but the only danger he was really in was when Owl told a very long story and Piglet went to sleep. He slipped slowly out of the window until he was only hanging on by his toes. Piglet woke up just in time to jerk himself back to safety, so he almost fell out the window. You can imagine Piglet's joy when he saw the good ship, the brain of Pooh, coming over the sea to rescue him. They worked together as friends, didn't they? In that story, we had Piglet and Pooh and Christopher Robin and Mr. Owl. And in this story, Piglet was very worried about how much rain had come near his house. And Pooh went to see Christopher Robin because he was worried about how much rain was in his house. And then Pooh and Christopher Robin found the note that Piglet left, that he sent for them. And then they went and rescued him, and Mr. Owl helped. Friends, I hope you enjoyed my reading of Pooh to the Rescue. I hope you enjoyed this Reba story, and that when you watch it again, you can go ahead and say the picture name with me. Please join me tomorrow for our next new story, and if you aren't already a subscriber, please consider becoming one. Hit that subscribe button and hit that thumbs up like button. I will see you tomorrow for our next story.